Accounting Basics by Satyalakshmi. How to prepare 3-column cash book.
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Day 60 class. Today we are going to discuss about our 8th sum of cash book. Prepare 3-column cash book. So we have to prepare 3-column cash book. This is the pro forma of 3-column cash book: date, particulars, LF number, cash, bank, discount allowed on debit side. Date, particulars, LF number, cash, bank, discount received on credit side. Right, this is our pro forma and this is our question. 2019 December 1st. Cash in hand 12,000. Cash at bank 18,000. So we have to write this is the opening balance. Cash in hand and cash at bank. These two are the opening balances. So on first we have to write 2019 December 1st to balance brought down. This is the opening amount. 12,000 in cash and 18,000 in bank column. 12,000 in cash column, 18,000 in bank column. Next, cash sales. So sales is always in debit side to sales account. It's clearly mentioned it is cash sales, not by check. So cash sales means we have to write the amount in cash column, 6,000. And next, on December 8th, received cash from Madhu, discount allowed. So discount allowed means received cash from Madhu. We has received the cash and we has given the discount. So on 8th to Madhu account 5,800 in cash and 200 in discount. And next, issued check to Hari, discount received. So issued, we has issued the check on December 14th by Hari account 9,600. Here issued check to Hari. So we have to write it in bank column 9,600. Check means we have to write it in bank column. If it is written issued cash to Hari, then we have to write it in cash column. So 9,600 and discount received 400. And next, paid commission. We has paid the commission. So on credit side, by commission account 500. So here paid commission means it is cash transaction. A check received from Govind 3,500 allowed him discount 500. So on 23rd to Govind account. So here Govind check deposited into bank. So here a check received from Govind 3,500 allowed him discount 500. And next on 25th, Govind check deposited into bank. Up to deposited into bank, the check is cash for that organization. So this is the cash. So we have to write it in cash column 3,500 and 500 in discount column. And next on 25th, Govind check deposited into bank. For this entry, the journal entry for this entry is bank account debtor to cash account. So we are getting cash and bank both in one entry. So this type of entries we will get contra entry. So these types of entries are called contra entries. So by bank, first we have to write on 25th by bank account, and that should be, we have to write it in cash column 3500. This is contra entry. We have to write C in LF number column. And next on 25th only to cash account. So this will be written in the bank column. This will be written in the bank column 3500. The both cash and bank in debit or credit side, both cash and bank, cash in debit side or credit side, bank in debit side or credit side. The journal entry which having cash and bank, that type of entries is called contra entries. So here bank and cash also we are getting in this entry. Bank account debtor to cash account. Bank, we have to write bank account and we have to enter the amount in cash column, and we have to write to cash account and we have to enter the amount in bank column. Right? And next, bought furniture. On 26th, by furniture account, and the amount is 2000. And next, withdraw from bank for office use. If it is personal use, that should be a drawings account. So here we are withdrawing the cash from bank for office use. So the journal entry for this entry is cash account debtor to bank account. So cash and bank both are in one entry. So this is also a contra entry. So we have to write on 28th by cash account. By cash account we have to write it in bank column, contra entry. And here to bank account. To bank account we have to write it in cash column 5000. So this is contra entry. And next, and see here in the question there is a hint. Transactions dated 25th and 28th are contra entries. See here 25th and 28th. These two are the contra entries. Why? Because the cash and bank both we will get in one entry only. Right? So these two we are having. These two we are having contra entry. These two we are having contra entry. And next, salaries paid by check. On 30 by salaries account 1000. It was paid by check. So we have to write it in bank column. So there is no more transactions. And we have to make total. Right. 12,000 plus 6,000 plus 5,800 plus 3,500 plus 5,000. And the amount is 32,300. Here in back column 18,000 plus 3,500, and the total is 21,500. And in discount 200 plus 500, 700. And now we have to write the same total in the credit side also. 32,300, 21,500, and discount received 400. So December 31st by balance C by G. Here 32,300 minus 500 plus 3,500 plus 2,000. Total is 6,000. $26,300. This is cash balance. And next 21,500 minus 9,600 plus 5,000 plus 1,000, and the total is 15,600. So we have to less. And the bank balance is 5,900. So this amount, this cash and bank amount, we will transfer to the next month first. That means next month, this is December. We have to transfer this amount to the next year, 2020, January 1st. We are transferring this amount to the next month first only. But this is December. So next month means it's converted to the next year. 2. Balance brought down 26,300 and bank 5,900. So this is our 8th sum of cash book. This is our 3-column cash book. Hi friends, I hope you like my videos. Thank you for watching my videos. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos. If you have any doubt regarding to this topic, please comment in the comment box. Thank you.